What's up, challengers? Welcome to the gym. My name's Gym Leader Gio, and this is the GBA Season 8 Week 2 matchup of the San Francisco GiEnteis and the San Diego Chimchargers going up against my boy Emvee. We are excited, but also a little nervous about this. As I mentioned in the locker room, if you guys are curious to learn a little bit about my team, I talked about it in the locker room, which is my team building video that went up immediately prior to this one on my channel, so you can check it out there. As I mentioned in that, I sort of went at this alone, a little bit of team building without any kind of front office, because Emvee is my front office. So this is going to be a really interesting battle because we know each other kind of well, so like we know how each other think. So I think it's going to be a really interesting battle of wits, battle of attrition, battle of whatever have you. He's got a lot of threats that I'm very worried about, but I think I've got quite a few that he should be worried about too, and I've prepped in a way that I think will be difficult for him. We're gonna listen to the league title defense music, or I am. You guys aren't gonna be able to hear it. You guys gonna have to listen to my music, and that's non-negotiable because it's gonna be built into my YouTube channel. So let the battle begin. Bring in Team 1. I'm predicting Coco, Empoleon, Pinsir, Slowbro, Amoonguss, Hoopa, or maybe Incineroar or Kyurem, something like that. So what do we have? We have Pinsir, yes. Oh, he did bring Incineroar and no Kyurem, that's good. He didn't bring Slowbro. So, so not a lot different than what I was expecting, but a few things missing here. Let me click through this. No Kyurem, no Girder, obviously. Gligar, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No Alolan Raichu. Yeah, there we go. So that's the team. So looking at this, potential lead options. Empoleon, if he wants to get rocks up right away. Mew has a good matchup against that. Rotom has a good matchup against that. Could lead off with a nice easy. He doesn't have any ground types, so I can be clicking Volt Switch like no problem this whole game if I really want to. Doesn't have Slowbro. That's a good thing for Haxorus. But Haxorus is not a good lead for me, obviously. I could lead Doug Trio right away and look for a trap, but I haven't done any sort of scouting yet. Ditto's a good scout potential also. But I think as far as like his potential rockers, what he's going to want to lead with, I think I like Mew the best. So let's start with that. We got 16 seconds here to sort of talk strategy a little bit, but I don't want to keep him waiting too long. Looking at this, I got my calcs ready on that screen. We're good. We're looking good. Okay, so confirm. So I don't keep them waiting too long. I've been criticized that I take a long time on my turns. A big thing about that is I like to talk through my moves, my strat, everything like that. So let's begin. Oh, look at those shades, Emvee. Look at those shades. The hat doesn't match though, brother. Alright, Home Meowner is my lead. And what do we have? Unbounded. All caps. All caps like it came from Gen 2. Back when all the names were straight capped, everything. Okay. Let's think. I built Mew to outspeed Hoopa. This is actually not a bad lead for me. I talked about this a little bit in my team builder. This is not a bad lead matchup for me. He might think it's a bad lead matchup for me. Because if he's offensive, I mean, obviously he's offensive. He's not bulky offensive. If he's got speed investment, he might think he outspeeds. He might have built speed creep to outspeed a no speed Mew or like a little speed investment Mew, but like a defensive Mew. I'm definitely offensive. I am very fast, so I should outspeed Hoopa here. And let me calc that. Actually, I have this on my notes here, but I'm pretty sure U-turn will Oko. Yeah, U-turn will one-hit KO this thing, and obviously I'm not gonna stay in here because dark type move is too obvious. This will give me a chance to kind of see what I'm doing here. So I'm gonna click U-turn. Yes, yes. Hoopa bound, going down. Ah! I was like, did that thing live on 1? Is that bulky as hell? So, Focus Sash, Hoopa, Unbound lead. Okay, so if that was the case, and he thought he was going to tank me, he's definitely going for Hyperspace. confuse the two of them sometimes. Hyperspace Fury. And, what do you think, Scizor? Are you taking this? Yeah, that'll do, 33 to 39 to Proto. So Proto is my switch of choice here. Also, I can finish him off with a Bullet Punch right after. So this is good. Oh no. What type is that? Hidden Power. Holy crap. Oh my god! I can't be that mad. That is a Lord read. I don't know if he was anticipating to go down to Focus Sash like that. He might have thought if he thought I'm defensive, he probably assumed a hard switch. That is a good read. That puts me in the back foot a little bit. Well, I guess it kind of doesn't. We like pretty much traded Mon for Mon here. Because I know Mew outspeeds now, because I went first. So I can actually go back into Mew. And... Okay, this sucks a little... This actually sucks a lot. That was my defogger. I don't know that he was going to do a lot this game. He does have Incineroar. Amoonguss, I probably could have worked around Amoonguss a little bit. But losing the priority is kind of a big deal because he does have a Pinsir. But I got a lot of Scarfs here. I'm very prepared for his very fast Mon with my 3 Scarf setup. Because a lot of his fast Mon he thinks will take me on. But I'm actually Scarf, so I kind of make that a little better. But with Hoopa at 1, I'm not going to risk giving him 2 kills. This seems like an Emvee play. Like, he, knowing that this thing is low, predicts me to not attack instead of... No, I'm not giving him the opportunity. I'm going to click U-turn here. He is going to withdraw. So what's he going? No touch. Why no touch? Are you Effect Spore? Is that why no touch? He's a Rocky Helmet. Rocky Helmet of Moon. He's giving away answers in his nickname. That's hilarious. Okay, so we have momentum options here. Potential, I could remix here to scout his set, see whether or not he has Spore, see whether or not I'll be able to set up with him on Haxorus. In my team builder, I sort of talked about still deciding a little bit on the last few moves. I ended up going with Dragon Dance. If it comes up, then it'll matter. But part of that reasoning was for setting up to sweep and not being stopped by Scarf Kyurem, and still having enough power to... Oh, we got disconnected. Okay, well, this will be an easy recreate here. This will be an easy recreate. We can just get back to where we are. It's just a couple of U-turns for me and a very dead Proto. So I will cut back in. Alright, we are back. Very easy recreate. I clicked U-turn here as he hard switched into don't touch. No touch. Shiny Amoonguss. Pop this guy. Take a little Rocky Helmet. And my switch here, I'm going to go... Looking at his... He doesn't have a single electric resist, so I think Dyson is a safe one here. I can just click... I can scare him with the Air Slash. I don't need to reveal whether I'm Scarfed or anything like that. Just get in, get out with a Volt Switch, I think. I think that's the move here. This also gives me the opportunity to kind of see whether or not he's going to click Spore. Might allow me to, if he opts to stay in, gives me the opportunity to see... I mean, if he stays in here, I can go into Ditto and absorb any spores, potential toxic, so I shouldn't be too concerned about that. So I can kind of read the play based on what he does next. So let's Volt Switch here. he's thinking. I'm wondering if I should have air slash. No. I mean, that probably wouldn't have killed anyway. He's going to go Coco Loco. So this is good, actually. This is really good for me. Because now I'm going to do even more because of the electric surge. Awesome. And, alright, hold on. Does the electric surge affect me if I'm levitating? So actually, it wouldn't have affected my power because I'm not on the ground. I'm levitating and flying and air ballooned and under the effect of magnet rise. So it wouldn't actually affect that, which is fine. I'm not going to judge. Let's see. What are we doing here? Doug Trio is the natural. This allows me to get in. He knows nothing about my set. He is trapped. So I could just click EQ here. EQ should take out Coco Loco. But here's the thing. He hard switched in Coco against a Pokemon that can Volt Switch. Is he Shed Shell? Z item. This is his Zmon. So he can get really creative with items here. I'm on the back foot here. A little bit. And here's why. Mew did almost kill Hoopa. But all it takes is Hoopa to come in again. Well, actually, you know what? Every one on my team is faster than Hoopa. So Hoopa at this point is pretty much just death fodder. Every one of my Pokemon's going to outspeed it. So Hoopa's dead. But he did take out Scizor. I'm going to make a questionable move here. No, I'm not making a questionable move. I'm making a play. I think he's Shed Shell. So if he's Shed Shell, in order to tank an Earthquake, he would go into Amoonguss, I think. So I'm actually going to go Homeowner here. Because Homeowner gives me the opportunity to Zen Headbutt or... He did switch. I knew it. I knew it, Emvee. And he's going to go no touch. I knew... Take that, Emvee. Take that, brother. Oh, call it. Okay. This puts me in a massive momentum switch position because I can either attack this thing head on. Zen Headbutt. How much does Zen Headbutt do? Versus a defensive Amoonguss, Zen Headbutt does 66 to 79. So, my move here is, I want a safe play. He can't really do anything to me except he could maybe Spore me. Mew has a lot for his team, actually. Mew is amazing for me in this matchup. But, I mean, I could have Psychic, I could have Psyshock, I could have Zen Headbutt, I could have so many things that threaten this. I'm actually going to click Stealth Rock here, because I'm predicting a switch. I mean, it's too early. Like, he doesn't really... I'm going to click Stealth Rock here. I want rocks. I need rocks up against, Hida. What's Hida? Incineroar. I need rocks up for both Incineroar and for, this means Hoopa is dead on entry, and it means, Pinsir is going to be taking 25 on its first switch in, and then when it becomes Mega 50. So I like rocks. He doesn't know a lot about my set. He knows I'm U-turn. In theory, he could know that I'm physically offensive, given how much I just dropped my status. Ow! And then I leaned very hard against my really rigid armrest. I broke a rib. I'm dying. This is stupid for me to stay in. He could Darkest Lariat. He could just pretty safely Flare Blitz, to be honest. But Ditto becoming... The beauty of fire types, especially some of the ones that are in in the GBA right now is that Ditto actually is a great switch into them because their Fire Stab is resisted. In this case, his Dark Stab is resisted. So this gives me an opportunity to kind of see his set and make some moves accordingly. Let's go Remix. Yeah, let's go Remix. What do we see? Heater. He's just gonna U-turn. That is quite a lot. I need to calc that and see whether or not that's. What do I know? Is that? I don't believe that's a boosting item. That looked like it did like about a quarter, maybe a little less than a quarter of my health. So I don't believe that's a boosting item. So he could be scarfed. He's an impressive. Now release your anger. What do I have here? Flare Blitz, Darkest Lariat, Earthquake. Let's just U-turn here, see what he does. And what's a good switch? I like Mew here. If he's gonna defog, I could set up rocks again. I could U-turn again. I'm getting really good momentum here, and it's actually lucky that Incineroar has U-turn too, because that sort of gives me the option to continue this this U-turn trend. And I'm sure he's got Volt Switch on his Coco. Electricity disappeared, so that's good. You know what I'm thinking? He has Coco with Electric Surge, so the likelihood that he has Spore on his Amoonguss is probably pretty low, since Electric Terrain prevents sleep. So I'm guessing if he brought... I mean, I've brought status on some mons before when I had Tapu Fini, even though the terrain prevents... Misty Terrain prevents status. But... I mean, maybe he has Spore, but if he does, I'll just wait for Coco to set up the terrain and bring something in and it'll be fine. But anyway... we're up against Impressive. I can reset up the Stealth Rock since he defogged, but I think I would rather take this out because I'll get plenty of opportunities to set up. I will outspeed the Amoonguss, so I can come in on that. I will, unless it's a Scarfed Incineroar, I will outspeed the Incineroar also. So I will have options to set up Stealth Rock again, and I'd really like to pop this thing. I think Mew might be able to take it out on calc. It looks like about 70%. And he's taken some damage already, so this depend. And that's if he's defensive. I'm sure. Well, maybe he's especially defensive. I'm gonna click it anyway. I'm running out of time here. I'm gonna click Earthquake here. Okay, so he has a Shaka. He has a Shaka. That's good though. I'll still be able to take him out with a second one here. That's very physically defensive. I will still take him out with a second one though. That did about 30%, which means I'll hit for probably about 60 or so. And he has rocks up now. So I could Stealth Rock here myself. What does that mean? That means he's in with... Who's he going to switch in on me here? Potentially Incineroar. Although I did just reveal Earthquake. I don't know that he wants to risk tanking an Earthquake on Incineroar. He could want to take it on Pinsir. And he does. I don't have rocks up right now. If I Stealth Rock and he comes in with Pinsir, I'm actually in a lot of trouble. So I'm going to U-turn here, I think. Because that will afford me the advantage to kind of decide what to do next anyway. So I'm gonna hit U-turn. He is gonna withdraw Impressive. So I got rocks up on my side. He's gonna go no touch. So he is kind of chipping me away with this. So I do need to sort of push the button here a little bit. because all this U-turning is just weakening Mew, and I don't have Roost, Recover, or Soft Boiled this week. So let me see here. I like Rotom Fan again. I think Rotom Fan should, in general, be something I bring in against this pretty routinely. If this is gonna be a long, worn-out battle, I need to pressure this a little bit. Probably the best way for me to do that. I could bring in Haxorus here, but it's a little early. Empoleon. I don't know if that's Scarfed Incineroar yet. And while I don't think he has Spore, I do have Lumberry. I could DD once, but I do risk the foul play if I try and set up on him into a Pinsir Quick Attack, so that it might end up being a moot point. I think I need to weaken a little bit more here, so I'm going to go Rotom Fan. It's too early for Haxorus. I don't know enough about this here, so okay. I could Air Slash. How much does that do? Air Slash will do probably about 60%. Because that's physically defensive Amoonguss. So I could 2-hit KO. His best switch into that is Empoleon. However, I'm actually going to click Trick here, because that sort of gives me the opportunity, if I neuter this No Touch, get rid of his Rocky Helmet. Rocky Helmet would be pretty good for me too, because I am already a good switch into the Mega Pinsir. So I could threaten it out a little bit more with that. I neuter this thing, which allows me the opportunity to set up with Haxorus against it if I really want to. So I'm going to click Trick here. He's going to withdraw. What are you going into? Coco Loco. Okay, and we already know this thing is Shed Shell, because we saw him switch out against my Dugtrio earlier. So we give him a Scarf. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Shed Shell. He does have Shed Shell. Okay, this is actually good. Okay, so now I can trap this with Dugtrio. He does not have a ground type, so I can Volt Switch here pretty safely. If he Volt Switches first, then I get massive momentum here and can really start moving this game back. I think I can take out Coco Loco if I play this right. If he Volt Switches, what does he go into? He could sack the Hoopa. He could go into Amoonguss, which would give me Mew. And I'm in a really good spot if he does that. He wouldn't go Incineroar. I'm going to click Volt Switch here. This is a kind of a no risk. And he goes Dazzling Gleam, which means I can come in with Dugtrio. He's locked into that because of the Scarf. Dugtrio... Yeah, he's trapped. I got him. Coco Loco is down. Assuming I can kill him with Earthquake. Maybe he's a defensive Coco Loco. I take a little bit here, so he's trapped here. This is Earthquake territory. Coco Loco goes down here. Dougie claims his first kill. What's this gonna hit me for? 70? A lot more than 70, actually. Jesus. Dougie, you are so frail. So actually, the funny thing is I opted Scarf exclusively because I thought, oh man, I forgot to click. Coco Loco? Good, okay. I opted for the Scarf exclusively because I wanted to outspeed Coco Loco so I wouldn't have to take a hit from it. And taking it out. So he's in Kingpin. The Mega Pinsir. look here. Okay. I think I sack Dyson here. Because if he... this could be bad. If he opts to set up here, Dyson will get outsped and die, and then he's at +2. But then Remix comes in and potentially counter sweeps him for the entire time. So I think I sack Dyson here. Dyson is no longer faster than a lot of the Pokemon on his team because my Scarf's gone. So as an answer to Kingpin, it's sort of moot. Dig Dug can still do something in this game. He can still trap and kill the Incineroar. So I don't want to lose Dig Dug here. Just to pop off an Earthquake doesn't make sense. So I'm gonna sack Dyson. And let's see what he does here. I'm at 13 health after rocks. I don't get to really move around a bunch anymore. So that is something I haven't seen in a while. Mega Pinsir. I don't know how many of you have been following me for how long. Quick attack here to take me out. I don't know how long you guys have been following me for, but I used Mega Pinsir in my second season in the GBA, and I loved it. It's so much fun. So what are we looking at here? Remix, I think, is the logical answer. With Scarf, I can Scarf return him back for... Scarf Return can, like, almost... I think Scarf Return, like, wins this game, maybe. So, I think Remix is the answer here. And the beauty of Remix is I'll come in on normal type. I only take normal type damage to rocks. Do I have this game with Scarf Return? No! He's Frustration! That's smart. That's smart. Oh my god. That is too bad. Okay, so, Quick Attack won't kill me. And it won't kill him either. 2 Quick Attacks will kill him. But he's got Rock Tomb on here, actually. And Rock Tomb will take him out. So, I think if I switch out to, okay, let's think. Because I can't lock into Frustration. Because I can't, oh, okay. We got DC'd again. Okay, guys, after several painstaking recreates to repeat the turns to get back to where we were, we are now here. Fun fact we discovered during the recreate, Scizor wasn't guaranteed to die to that hidden power fire, which is very interesting and very unfortunate that I did. Because I might have still had Scizor at this point of the game. So, unfortunate, but okay, anyway, whatever, it doesn't matter. We are here now at the disconnect last time. Feels like an eternity ago. What we have is Pinsir versus Pinsir. So he has Frustration. That was really good prep on his part. I can't use Return here, so I can't sweep with Frustration. I also can't really sweep with Quick Attack necessarily because he still has Empoleon, and Empoleon will not be 2-hit KO by it. Rock Tomb would hit Kingpin and would kill Kingpin. That's a calc I've run. But I'm pretty sure that he goes Empoleon here because it's the logical thing to tank. I don't have Earthquake on on my dittoed version of him. So I'm actually going to trap it with Dougie. So I'm going to switch Dougie here. Show me, baby. Show me, baby. Show me. Impressive! Gah! Get red, Emvee. I'm in your head, buddy. Okay, so, we know he was Shucka. So, fortunately, now we know that, God, I really hope, actually, I didn't make a goof here. I should have... I'm gonna calc this to make sure that Empoleon definitely goes down to this, because if I just goofed like really big time, no, 70 to 85%, even if he's max defense. So we are good. There's no Shucka. I have a pretty much guaranteed kill here with Earthquake. So let's pick up the kill. Show me dead. Show me dead. Gah! Okay. I'm in this, guys. I'm alive and well, friends. Because his Hoopa's almost dead. Okay, Kingpin, the pincer, is coming back in. Let me calc something here. Okay, I'm actually sort of in a hard spot here. I can't go... Toys R Us is one of my potential win conditions here. The other is Ditto being Kingpin. Especially now that I've taken out Empoleon. So that puts me in a really good position if I can get in next. But a really bad position if he sets up here. So I think I need Dougie to go down. He actually probably doesn't want to set up because he knows Ditto is in the back quarters just waiting. If he Swords Dances, that's just even more game. So I think he'll just take out Dougie. I don't really need Dougie necessarily anymore. I can still... I think I'm okay here. So I'm just gonna stay in an EQ. This is obviously means I'm sacking Dougie here. I'm gonna sack Dougie. He quick attacks. I mean, he knew I was Scarfed because earlier when he was Shed Shell Coco and we double switched, I switched before him. So he knew that I was Scarfed, so he knew I couldn't switch moves. So, but if I had sacked, I need Homeowner to help take on the. This game's not over, but Remix is close to being able to sweep here, but I need the Kingpin dead. So if I get... I mean, this is the logical move here. I am now Kingpin. And... Okay, so Kingpin is at full HP. God, I really wish I had rocks still. Kingpin is at full HP, so a quick attack, 2 quick attacks will not kill him. I'm actually in range now because of the rocks damage that I could die. No, I can't die to a quick attack from him. His quick attack won't. Yeah, because while I copy Ditto, this is a fun fact for you guys. While I copy every stat, Ditto's only stat he doesn't copy is his HP. And since I'm 252 HP on Ditto, I actually have more HP than his Mega Pinsir has. So his quick attack won't kill me from this range. Whereas 2 quick attacks from me, and I'm Scarfed, so I outspeed him, will kill him. So I click Rock Tomb here, because if he thinks he takes me out, I kill him with a Rock Tomb in the follow-up. And then I think I can finish this game off with Mew. Okay, so he is going to switch. Who's he going? Hoopa. He's going to sack Hoopa Unbound. That's actually a really good move. Okay. Oh, and I need to click off Dougie. Dougie's dead. So what are we looking at here? He comes in with Hida. Okay, I might need to calc something here. If he is Scarfed... Oh, and Dyson's also dead, right? What am I dealing with here? Yeah, Dyson is also dead. Okay, he's got me in a hard spot. If if he's scarfed, I will outspeed him here, but if I switch Mew, if he Darkest Lariats and he's scarfed, I think he might have this game. So I think I need to Rock Tomb here. If he's scarfed, if I Rock Tomb, then I can go Haxorus and confidently outspeed him. Haxorus can take on Amoonguss. I keep... Shoot, does he have this? No. Because I can set up potentially against... I'm in a weird spot here. I'm gonna Rock Tomb, because if he's scarfed and I don't Rock Tomb, I lose this game. So I Rock Tomb here. He might U-turn, which would be amazing for me. Get the speed drop, so we're say okay, he did Flare Blitz. Okay, shoot. Like, okay. Here's my thought process here. He had U-turn, so there's a really good chance that he's scarfed. If I switched and he was scarfed, I lost this game. Like, if he'd locked into Darkest Lariat and I switched into Haxorus and he's scarfed, I go down in 2 hits. I could have gone Home Yowner, then gone Haxorus, potentially lived the Darkest Lariat and finished him off with EQ. But then he can come in with Amoonguss and finish me off. And then double quick attack from Pinsir would beat me. So I had to do that on the off chance that he's scarfed. But now that I've lost Ditto, I think Haxorus is my move. Now let's see. We know he's defensive Amoonguss. At +1, 2 Dragon Claws. Is a roll to 2-hit KO. I think... And he may have... Clear Smog also. Here's what I'm thinking. I can't risk... It's down 1 speed. Could come in, foul play, and potentially 1-hit KO me if I'm at... No. Okay, I'm gonna click EQ here. I think... yeah, I'm gonna click EQ here to try and take out the Incineroar. If he switches, he's going to Amoonguss. Okay, he is going Amoonguss. So I won't take any Rocky Helmet damage from this, which is good. And this might be the chip that I need. Oh, I need to click off Ditto down here. Ditto is gone. So we click Ditto is gone. My remaining options here. Mew, Haxorus. In order to... Okay, this is tough. I have a Lumberry. So if he opts to... If he opts to Spore... I don't think he has Spore. But if he opts to do any status on me, I'll cure it with the Lum. But if I Dragon Dance, I still don't 2-hit KO him, and he can finish me off with Foul Play if he has it. I think I need to reveal counter here and hope that he clicks foul play. Because then if Incineroar comes in... Oh, does he have this? Because if he gets too much damage, I'm in kind of a... I'm going to click counter here. I think... Yeah, I'm going to click counter, scout for the status, which I will cure, or finish him off. He does click foul play. That's a lot of damage. That might be too much. But this should take him out. Okay. I'm not out of this, I don't think. But, let's see. Mungus down. Okay, let's see. King... Okay. I think it's gonna come down to... Oh, I think I do lose. Yeah, because he's gonna outspeed me here. I'm gonna click Dragon Dance on the off chance that maybe he tries to set up... No, it's not gonna matter, is it? Because if he sets up a Swords Dance or something, there's no point for him to click Swords Dance, but even if he did, he could just quick attack me right after. So I think I need to hope for Dragon Claw crit? He's just gonna quick attack, yeah, that's the safe, smart, I think he has, yeah. I mean, I haven't run the calc yet, but unless I need Mew, who's only at 121 to survive a frustration. When I'm already weakened. We can hope that he didn't make Pinsir hate him. If the HP or the happiness stat is too high, then I might live, but I don't even know that I can OHKO him with Zen Headbutt. I don't think I can. But let's see. Is it Happiness Gate? No Happiness Gate this time. Ah! Alright, GG. GG, Emvee. I thought I had him. Oh my god, when I was in with Ditto. So, what can we do differently? What could we have done differently? What can we learn here? Yes, we want to save that battle video. What could we have done differently to win that game? When... I still don't know what that Incineroar was. I think... If it came down to this as the end game, and he was Scarfed Incineroar, the Hoopa Sack, I think, kind of determined that a little bit, because yeah, and I also don't know whether or not he had set up on the Pinsir. There's multiple ways that game could have gone down. I think what I needed... I almost don't know what to do. I almost don't know what I could have done. Did I need to not use Dougie to take out the Empoleon? Should I have stayed in with Pinsir and locked into... You know, I don't think I should be doing this on camera. I'm running through a million potential Theorymon techniques, and it's kind of hard to do that because if I had done something different, maybe he would have done something different. And also, I'm going to go talk to him on Discord and figure out what some of his sets were, because I'm really curious. I think the Incineroar set determined a lot of my endgame play, but yeah, and he just said, GG bro, nice game on the Discord chat. So I'm going to go talk to him. That was a good game. I can't be mad about that. He made an amazing Scizor prediction. Predicting my Scizor early in the game. I tried to make a lot of... I think I read him really well, but I think at the end of the day, I needed to play a little differently around the Pinsir. I think I needed it weakened. It would have been so good if I'd been Min Happiness Ditto, because I think I literally could have just locked into frustration the first time I mimicked him. I think I would have just won the entire game. So that's unfortunate for me, but that's the way things go with Pokemon like that. If I'm max happiness, it just kind of, it goose me a little bit. So, but that was such an amazing game, Emvee. GG, buddy. You guys definitely need to go check out his channel. I will leave a link in the comment section down below. Comment, what do you think about the game? I honestly, I think I played really well. I feel good about the game, but I'm also 0-2 in my division, so I gotta start picking up some wins next time. I don't feel that bad being 0-2, only -4 when my first 2 matches were against Chimpact and Emvee. I guess I just don't feel that bad about that. But let me know in the comment section down below what you think about this game, and we will look forward to next week when we play against, is it Coach Z, or Chase and the Detroit Steel Wings, but I think it's another in-division game. As always, my name is Gym Leader Geo. You guys are the challengers. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you guys next time.